Hello and welcome back to Math and Maticians. We understand this is not our normal video, but we simply wanted to discuss the recent uproar regarding the Jeffrey Epstein flight logs, specifically what we have seen recently regarding Chris Tucker. But if you want to know any other information regarding the flights, please add it to the comments and we will try to get to as many as possible in a longer video. So, let's unpack the Epstein flight logs, specifically the journeys Chris Tucker made on the infamous aircraft N908JE, typically referred to as the Lolita Express. Now, before we jump in, I want to stress one thing. Everything I'm sharing comes straight from publicly available records. Anyone can access this information. With regards to Math and Maticians, we used a little help from Adobe PDF Summary and Microsoft's Power BI to pull together the entirety of the Jeffrey Epstein flight logs. But just in case, this information is all allegedly. So, what did the flight logs reveal about Chris Tucker? Over the course of 9 days in September 2002, Tucker took 11 flights on the Lolita Express. That's right, one flight each day from September 21st to the 28th. Then, on the 29th, he took 3 flights. Here's the actual route. Well, from New York, he flew to Santa Maria in Portugal. Then on to Accra, Ghana. Next stops, Abuja in Nigeria, Kigali in Rwanda, Maputo in Mozambique, Cape Town, then Johannesburg and back to Cape Town. From there, the journey continued to Accra, then Paris, and finally London. As for the rest of the individuals on this series of flights, it included Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, Sarah Kellen, Andrea Mitrovic, Bill Clinton, Kevin Spacey, Casey Wasserman, Laura Wasserman, Shawntae Davies, Cindy Lopez, David Slang, Doug Band, Eric Nonax, Gail Smith, Ira Magaziner, Jim Kennis, Rhodey Swarter, and Ron Durkel. These are the facts. Names, dates, and cities, all on record. It's important to remember the flight logs typically show the reasonably rich, folks who don't own their own planes or yachts. The true billionaires, well, they have their own ways of getting around, often by sea. In some email exchanges, there's even mention of docks on Epstein's Island for private yachts. Now, this video is just the start. If you want me to dig into other names, destinations, or oddities in the logs, drop your questions in the comments. I'll use your suggestions to guide future videos, always sticking to the facts and the data. Remember, transparency is key, and these logs are open for all. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay calculating, my friends.